Hello, good fellows. Brass Willie here, and today we have a Glock. As you all know, I love me some Glocks, and this is a very, very nice Glock indeed. So we are starting off with a collection of a deceased gentleman, and I have 69 firearms, and I'm hoping to get through all of them. But we're going to start with this super cool Glock. So he was an instructor at Gunsight, and he has a lot of cool guns that come from Gunsight, including quite a few Glocks that were customized, some 1911s. Again, we'll get into that. Let's start with this Glock here. So it is a Gen 4, as you can see. It has all the usual Gen 4 stuff, like finger grooves, but also backstrap options. It does not have a magwell because it is Gen 4, although you could put one on there. We have some really nice stippling here that goes all the way up, which is where you can put your support hand. We have an MOS slide, so this is using a Type 2 plate for RMR. I have my preferred choice of optic on there. That is the Siley Wolf Zero. For the price, you cannot beat this optic. I have tens of thousands of rounds at this point through the Wolf Zeros, and they are clear and they hold up to the beating. Of course, if you want to throw an RMR on there, you can do it if you want to spend the money. A couple other really nice enhancements to this pistol include the mass driver. So this is from Strike Industries. This is very cool. What happens is it, under recoil, actually pushes this forward, so you have a compensation effect. But it literally, as the gun recoils, drives the mass forward, which brings the gun down. The recoil impulse is really cool. It's beyond description. You've got to experience it, but it's very cool. It's like a counterbalance, kind of like the Russians were doing with their AKs. It works, it's super cool, and it looks pretty freaking aggressive on this gun. If you were to put a magwell and stendo on here, you'd have a big, big, big thing. Of course, we have the Glock OEM Extendo slide release, and the elephant in the room, this Timney trigger, which is psychotic, guys. That's it. Show you the reset. There's your reset. There's your break. I have never shot a Glock with a trigger like this. This is just an insane trigger job that this guy had done. All of his guns have trigger jobs. Literally, of the 69 guns that I picked up from him, every single one either has a custom 1911 trigger job or some sort of Glock trigger job, other than a few like carry guns that he had. He had some pretty weird carry guns we're going to get into. So if you are looking for a just get out there and absolutely rip Glock, this is it. And it's not really expensive to build this. I mean, the stippling is probably the most expensive modification to this pistol. Of course, it is phenomenal. So if you like Glocks and you like modified Glocks, get out and get you one. If you like stock Glocks, we got plenty of those too.